So for this revisit activity, we are looking at negative numbers. Now you will see on the screen we have got a number line which goes down to -5 and goes up to 5, so +5. And in the middle we have got 0. So if we were to count forwards into our positive numbers, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we were to count backwards into our negative numbers, we have got -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Now we are going to use this number line to help us work out the difference between two sets of numbers. So our first question is the difference between 3 and 5 is. So what we need to do is find where the number 3 is on our number line. Now there is no negative sign in front of this, so it means it is a +3, which means it is this number here. So we've got 3 and then we've got 5, which is here. So what we then need to do is count to see what the difference is. Now we can use our jumping, so we can go 1, 2, and we can see that we've made 2 jumps, so the difference is 2. It's quite easy when we've got our positive numbers here as well. We could do 5 minus 3, so counting backwards, 1, 2, 5 minus 3 is 2. So yeah, 2. Now B, the difference between -3 and 5. So this time we are looking for -3. So -3 is less than 0. So -3 is on the left-hand side or before 0. So we've got -3 and then we've got 5 as well. Oh, that's got a bit of a funny colour. So what we then need to do is we can do the same method where we do our jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've made 8 jumps to get from -3 to 5. So the difference between -3 and 5 is 8. We can also see that 5, to get from 5 to 0, you need to do -5. So there's 5. And then to get from 0 to -3 is 3. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. Okay, C, we've got to find the difference between -1 and 1. So let's use blue. So we've got -1 here, and we've got 1 here. Now exactly the same process. We're just going to jump and count the difference. So 1, 2. So the difference between -1 and 1 is 2. And then finally, if I just clear all this so it's easier to see, we are looking for the difference between -5 and 5, sorry. So if we highlight -5, we highlight 5, we need to work out how many. Now you can work out how many you need to get from -5 to 0, which would be 5. We can double check this by doing our jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can see how many you need to get from 5 to 0. So you would do 5, subtract 5, takes you to 0. So we'll just double check 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we've got 5 and 5 make 10. So the difference between -5 and 5 is 10.